Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. I've not read the article yet. I thought we'd give this a go at trying to read through the article together. Here's the headline: ASAP Rocky, the hip-hop artist, the major hip-hop artist, hasn't dropped any music for a while. I believe I'm right in saying he's not been that big over the last 3-4 years, but still a major artist. ASAP Rocky is released from jail on a $550,000 bond, peanuts, after Los Angeles Police Department used a battering ram to force their way into his home. Can you believe that? ASAP Rocky, I mean, he's been on the straight and narrow, hasn't he? He hasn't dropped any music. He's, a multi-millionaire. He's the long-term boyfriend of Rihanna, the stunning Rihanna, who's currently pregnant, or she's had too many Popeyes, not sure which. But yeah, long time boyfriend of Rihanna, who's close to being a billionaire, probably a billionaire. She owns, is it, I don't know, Fenty. She owns some lingerie brand, or maybe a couple of different lingerie brands. She's a billionaire, pretty much. What's he doing? Shooting at people. Come on, ASAP. Come on, ASAP. What are you doing, buddy? Let's have a look. Rapper ASAP Rocky posted his $550,000 bail and was photographed being released from an LA jail Wednesday, just hours after he was arrested at LAX, the airport, for allegedly shooting an acquaintance after an argument in Hollywood last year. Come on, dude. Can't you just agree to disagree? Do you have to shoot your buddy? Doesn't seem very sensible to me. Police arrested the performer, whose real name is Rakeem Mayers, at Los Angeles International Airport Wednesday morning on charges of assault with a deadly weapon. It's pretty serious charges. If this acquaintance is going ahead with the charge, and you know what, I'll correct myself, it's probably taken out of the hands of the alleged victim at this point. The police are perfectly entitled to run with charges even without the victim say so, I believe. And I believe that would be, I'm going to guess, I say believe, but really I'm guessing that that would be the case for most states in America and perhaps all over the world. All over the world, perhaps. I'm not entirely sure, but my feeling is that if the police want to, they don't need the victim's say so to do their jobs. If they want to punish a criminal, they're perfectly entitled to do that. Investigate a criminal, they can do that. They don't need a victim's say so. Officers were also seen outside of his Los Angeles home, smashing into the gate with a battering ram before apparently raiding the property. Detectives seized multiple boxes of evidence from the house. Well, what would that be? What would the evidence be? What have you got there, ASAP? What were in these boxes? Come on. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss. He can't be a drug dealer or anything like that, can he? He's got too much money. Mayers, or ASAP Rocky, was taken to LAPD headquarters for questioning and was later booked. He is said to have requested the presence of his lawyers. The soon-to-be father posted $550,000 bail and was spotted leaving jail on Wednesday evening, wearing a very chic black and white outfit and sneakers. Let's have a look. That's not his worst outfit. Astro World, is that an Astro World sweater? He's known for being a fashion guru. He's a fashion icon. Don't really understand the connection between rap artists and fashion, but he's very extremely admired for his sense in fashion. I think he's involved in the creation of some fashion with some brands, and of course his girlfriend is the owner of the lingerie companies, Fenty and some other one, I can't remember, but which is obviously fashion. In any case, the LAPD issued a statement saying that officers worked diligently to investigate the November 2021 shooting, which left the victim with minor injuries, and identify the suspects involved. If convicted, ASAP Rocky could face up to 1 year jail time. Oh, that's nothing, mate. What's all the fuss about nothing? 1 year? Come on, he can do that. No worries. $1,000 fine. Well, that's just like a waste of time. You know, he's got money pouring out of his pores, and misdemeanor probation. If he received a felony assault with a deadly weapon convictions, he could spend up to 4 years in state prison, be fined up to $10,000, and have mandatory probation. Okay, so that's where the problem really comes in my mind. I mean, sure, he's not going to want to go to jail for a year. That's not ideal, but he could certainly cope with that. 4 years, and that's really eating into the guy's life. Really, he's a father to be, married to a billionaire. He has had an ultra successful music career. Why has he gone and risk throwing it all away just to shoot at his buddy because of a disagreement? Come on, ASAP, you've let yourself down here, son. The rapper was arrested shortly after he arrived at LAX on a private plane. He was returning home from a vacation in Barbados with his pregnant girlfriend, Rihanna. The couple recently denied rumours of a split and cheating. ASAP, what's going on, mate? You're married to the most beautiful woman in the world. What are you doing cheating on her? Come on. Come on, buddy. You're going to be a father soon. You're trying to start your own family. Don't fuck it up, mate. I mean that sincerely. I mean, I'll be honest. No, I won't be honest, to be honest. I'll just skip my the comment that I was thinking of making. Out of respect for women. Los Angeles police were investigating ASAP Rocky, 33 years of age, after a man claimed that the rapper shot him in the area of Selma and Argyle Avenues following an argument. ASAP is accused of approaching an acquaintance on the street at around 10:15 p.m. on November the 6th and firing a handgun at him 3 or 4 times. ASAP, buddy, I'm disgusted, mate. What are you doing that for, man? Were you trying to kill him? You cannot be a murderer, mate. You're a good guy. I listen to your music. What are you doing? You're a billionaire, basically. I mean, you're married to a billionaire. You've got tens of millions of dollars of your own money. Why are you going around attempting to kill people? Look, if that is shown to be the case, then 4 years isn't enough. I'm sorry to say, ASAP. I mean, I'll carry on listening to your music, but come on, you can't go around shooting people. One of the bullets reportedly grazed the victim's left hand, and he later sought medical treatment. After the shooting, ASAP and 2 other men who had reportedly he had been walking with fled the scene. Authorities collaborated with the victim and were ultimately able to name ASAP Rocky as a suspect in the shooting. I guess it's possible at this point, innocent till proven guilty. I guess it's very possible that ASAP is not the guilty party. I think it's very, very possible. We don't know. Where are the witnesses? Where are the witnesses? Where's the CCTV footage? Where's the smartphone camera footage? The dash cam footage? I mean, we know that rich people and celebrities are targeted with false claims. We know that, don't we? So we know that ASAP Rocky has got into trouble before. There was that incident. It was ASAP Rocky. He was pardoned by good old Donnie Trump. He was pardoned. He had an incident. Was it in Amsterdam? It was in a European city, and he was basically being harassed by one guy in particular, a group of guys, but one guy in particular, and eventually a fight ensued. But it was only after ASAP had been harassed, and I believe the harasser started attacking some girls, at which point ASAP said, "No, fuck you, buddy." As far as I recall, and ASAP was being pretty harshly treated by the police. It is possible that this is all lies. I hope it is all lies. I hope he is not guilty. If he is guilty, I hope he gets a just sentence. But if he isn't, then I hope he gets free. Police arrested the rapper with the help of immigration and customs enforcement. What they got to do with it? The case will soon be presented to the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office for filing consideration. All right. I mean, often on these videos, I do say that I have a lot of faith in the police. that I think that they normally make arrests when they have very high quality information. They don't make arrests willy nilly, and I'm reluctant to change from that. Especially a high profile arrest, an arrest of a celebrity. I would imagine that they get all of their ducks in order before enacting such an arrest, which obviously involves multiple different departments, many different officers. Um, it's obviously going to be subject to global media attention. They probably knew that I was going to make a video on it, so they had to be on their best behavior. So that in itself is a bit of a worry. Here's a picture of ASAP Rocky. Like I said, look, I'm not a fashion guy, and I wouldn't be wearing this outfit, but I do respect it. And that bag there, that's not a bag from Bunnings. That's probably a Chanel or some other brand that I'm not smart enough to know about. That's gonna be a $50,000, $100,000 bag there, I would imagine. Anyway, whatever that's worth. There's Rihanna. Oh, blimey. Come on, Rihanna, watch out for my terms of services, love. So yeah, this is a major, major raid, and they took away lots of evidence. What could the evidence be? I don't know what it would be. Mayor's Los Angeles home was raided by police. Video taken Wednesday show a large police presence. Photographs show apparent damage to the gate. Where's the? Come on, let's have a look at the damage. There we go. There's the gate, and it's damaged. Oh, okay. All right. Well, whatever, mate. They can afford a new one. Don't worry about it. Um, the rapper's legal team reportedly received a copy of the search warrant after requesting it from officer in charge, while cops continued to raid his home. Okay. Detectives were seen leaving the property with what appeared to be boxes full of evidence. It's unclear what exactly authorities seized from the home. Yeah, I'm very intrigued. It is also unknown where Rihanna, whom he had been on holiday with, was at the time of his arrest. I hope she's okay. Again, I mean that, blimey. I mean that genuinely. She is pregnant, very heavily pregnant at this point. So we do want to make sure that she and her unborn baby are perfectly fine, not too stressed. And I would imagine she is close to giving birth. So we wouldn't want this to bring on a premature birth. So best wishes to Rihanna. Okay, and the article is now telling us about ASAP being arrested in 2019 in Sweden. Yes, a fight broke out on the street between his entourage and two men. Yeah, and he was. I remember looking at it. I think I made a video about it on another channel that I have, White CIS Male, a couple of years back now, and it wasn't really ASAP's fault. I can't remember the ins and outs, but ASAP was being a good guy. Going to wrap things up at this point. It looks like the article's just given us some more background details at this point. I like ASAP. I mean, for whatever reason, it strikes me as a nice guy, very intelligent guy. I've seen interviews with him. I've seen a nice interview. It could be from GQ on YouTube between with both ASAP and Rihanna. I mean, Rihanna seems like a lovely person as far as I can tell. I don't know these people at all, but I've seen interviews with both of them. They both seem very nice, very charming people, and it's kind of shocking, to be honest, that he's been accused of having shot at somebody multiple times. That shocks me. I mean, that's the act of an absolute crazed lunatic, and frankly, he's come across to me as being a pretty laid back, calm, sensible guy who's focused on his career or careers, focused on his music, and he's focused on his fashion. Clearly you can see he loves his fashion. He's very successful with his fashion. He has partnerships with Yves Saint Laurent there, I think, and whomever else. And of course, he's partners with long-term boyfriend with Rihanna, soon to have their first child. So look, I hope he gets off. Frankly, well, I don't know what I hope. I hope he's not guilty. He's really let himself down if he is guilty. There's no need for him to go shooting at somebody. I struggle to believe it, frankly. I struggle to believe it. Um, I struggle to believe he's guilty. Why would he risk throwing all of this away? He's got the best life in the world. Yeah, here we go. There's a GQ interview, May 2021. Um, he's got the best life in the world. He must love his life. He loves fashion. He loves music. He loves ice. He loves being adored. He has it all. He has everything he loves. Um, he's able to go to these fashion shows and these events. He seems to look how happy he is to be here. I don't know, man. I hope he hasn't been an absolute murderous idiot and shot at someone multiple times, but I guess we'll find out. So I'll wrap things up at this point. I've enjoyed making this video. I don't know if you've enjoyed listening to it, but you can let me know if you have or haven't. I'll wrap things up. There's a link in the description. Yeah, stick around. Thank you for your time.